whatever, mix them. You know the way our mother used to mix soaps, Rexona, Lux. Alata Sabla. And everything. You can mix any of the soap. You cannot bath enough to last you for 3 days. You can never bath enough. Daily. You can't say you have prayed enough. Daily. And stop coming to church to pray. Because church is not a place we come to pray. It's a place of worship. And then how many minutes do we pray in church? Just a few minutes. So those few minutes, are you telling that is your prayer for the whole week? You yourself must find your own time to pray yourself alone. Alone. Not congregational prayers. Not the one that shall we pray. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. No. It is the one you are praying by yourself. It is the one that you wake up from your bedroom and go to the hall and press by yourself. That is the prayer. And if you are a leader, a pastor, a deacon, and you cannot pray 1 hour a day, remove your collar and bring it back. You are not called. A pastor who cannot pray 1 hour a day is not called. You are a joker. You belong to a Kakeku concert party. Are you here or you are not here? Jokers. You see, if you don't want to do ministry, sit down, go somewhere, pay tithes, and go to heaven. But if you want to do ministry, your water that you drink is prayer. Say amen. The devil came and said, you like Job, eh? Give us opportunity to test him. Look at Job 1:9. It says, Job 1:9. It says, then Satan answered the Lord and said, that Job feared God for naught. Hast not thou made an hedge about him and about his house and about all that he had on every side, thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. But put forth thy hand now and touch all that he had, and he will curse thee to thy face. Which means that all this time, he is not able to touch Job because of that hedge. The reason why when you sleep from is because there is an hedge around your house, around your bed, as a result of your prayer. Look at the next verse. And the Lord said unto Satan, behold, all that he has is in thy power. Only upon himself put not forth thy hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. And there was a day when his sons and his daughters were eating and drinking wine in their eldest brother's house. And there came a messenger unto Job and said, the oxen were plowing and the asses feeding beside them. And the Sabians fell upon them and took them away. Yea, they have slain the servants with the edge of the sword. And I only am alone to tell thee. While he was yet speaking, there came also another and said, the fire of God is falling from heaven and has burned up the sheep and the servant and consumed them. And I only am escaped alone to tell thee. Whilst he was yet speaking, there also came another and said, the Chaldean was the prayers of Job that was keeping the family. You, as the father of the house, as the priest and the prophet, must lead your family to the altar. Because Anna and the prophet and the priest is what is sustaining the children. You cannot slack or slow down in prayer. You cannot pray enough. You cannot say you are tired of praying. You cannot. When Jesus was on earth here, look at Jesus' prayer life. If I were Jesus, I would not pray. If I were Jesus, why should I pray? Because number one, I'm the second of the Trinity. Number two, it was not easy for me to come down. To leave the glories in heaven and come down and become a normal human being. It's not easy for me to be partaker of the sins of man. It's not easy. So I've already sacrificed enough to come on earth here. Why should I rise up early in the morning and pray? Look at Mark 1:34. 35, 36. Look at it. Look at Mark 1:34. And he healed many that were sick of diverse diseases, and cast out many devils, and suffered all the devils to speak, because they knew him. And in the morning, rising up a great while before day, he went out and departed into a solitary place, and there prayed. And Simon and they that were with him followed after him. And the Bible said, when they had found him, they said unto him, all men seek for thee. It means people were looking for him everywhere. But he has to withdraw himself and go somewhere. And theologians put that time at 3 a.m. in the morning and prayed up to 6 a.m. After he has healed many sick people and was exhausted and tired, but he will rise up. So the Son of God is rising up to pray, and you are sleeping. Wake up and take control of the day. And stop reading your prayers. You are reading. You know that some of the light on our part, some of the prayer is one line. Is that your prayer for the day? My friend? Is that your prayer for the day? That prayer, that small one, that one sentence. Is that your prayer for the day? It's for new converts. But a bearded man of God like you, you need minimum 1 hour a day to pray. And Jesus, the Son of God, if I want to pray, because the Father is not praying, why should I be praying? I'm part of the Trinity. The Trinity is not praying. Why should I be praying? And I've already sacrificed to come on earth. Why should I pray? I have too many reasons. I should have been walking in the air like this, with my nose in the air. Because the two are in heaven, I am on earth. I should be very contentious on earth. Except me kuntai. But he will rise up. There were days the Bible said, and Jesus went into the mountains to pray and continued all night in prayer to God. What is Jesus telling God all night? What is the Son of God telling his Father all night? If Jesus all night, what do you think you need? You need all day, all night. is the Son of God. He is a miracle. There was no sin in his blood. He was pure. You should have relaxed eating, holiday at the beaches, Hello. Bring me chickinato, boginato. And when they bring cripples and blind people say, where are they? Where are they? Open your eyes. Start walking. Bring me juice. That's the way you should have lived. You should have lived a certain lifestyle. But look at him, rising up and praying, spending all night in prayer. And we who are his followers are sleeping. Your days of sleeping, they are over. Say amen. It means that as a Christian, if you have to win this war, if you want to win the war, you have to win the war on your knees. Otherwise, somebody will marry your wife. You take over your business. A serpent can be sent to bite you because you are prayerless. There are serpents around. You think that since you became a pastor or whatever, hey, why are you throw me? But I throw. Don't know. I throw. Then people in your village and your peers didn't have a wedding. You, a tiny Lilliput like you, have gone to have a wedding. People who come to the wedding, one woman said, me bana ya yefro nti den ye be hwe bibi obefo be wo mba se me ma wo mba egu na ono so ya yefro so o chen me because the husband didn't marry her in church. But she's born again. She has a wedding. The wedding was grand and whatever. And the mother was jealous of her own daughter's wedding. And then Matthew said, "Omo kwa brochiaba, omo kwa your honeymoon. Me nyanisa. The best way we be for be womba. A mother." this daughter of his was struggling with children. The pregnancy would be forming to just abort. If they were struggling, that was when I heard it. I said, hey, my sister, you and your husband, come and lie at the altar. Lie at the altar. Wail, travail, break that power, that utterance that has been spoken into the air. For which demons are enforcing it. You have to wrestle your children out of the mouth of dragons. They started praying. Bah. Then they got a breakthrough. They had their first daughter. Bah! They had the second daughter. Bah! They had the third. 9 years after the wedding, before they started having children, it took. Look, doctors will examine the fifimu, watching nothing. They are looking nothing. When demons have shot you, doctors can't see it. When the thing is in the spirit and you have been shot by demons, nothing. Machines cannot detect spirits. So they say, there is nothing wrong with your wife. I don't know exactly what is going on. And we thank God that they can't see it. But we know that we are not wrestling with flesh and blood. We are wrestling with what? Principalities. We are wrestling with powers. We are wrestling with wicked spirits. We are wrestling with spiritual wickedness in high places. Therefore, put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand against the wiles of the devil. passport you have, or who you go. What he fears about you is your ability to kneel down and pray 3 hours without stopping. Once you don't pray, he doesn't fear you. It is when you pray, then you have the advantage over him. Tell somebody, wake up, wake up. Strange happenings. One young couple in my church, this 25, 27, they have their own son. The woman became pregnant with the second son. The husband said, I am going to buy bread. I think on the Saturday morning. The guy was behind the steering wheel. Before I realized the car parked somewhere. I said, the car parked somewhere. Phone was ringing. The guy was dead in the car. Strange. When they examined the head, they said some blood clot, something. They were giving it some medical reason why the guy died. About that, something killed the guy. Strange. You yourself, you can tell your own strange happenings. This happened in your hometown. This happened in your office. There is a bank in this country. There's a bank, a very, very, very popular bank. Very, very popular. Every year, a certain beautiful executive lady will just die. And for 7 years, every year, at a particular month, one top-notch person in the banking will die. So they realized that no, this is not normal. They saw the pattern. So they themselves rose up and started praying against the spirit of strange deaths in the bank. You know, some of these banks, there is something inside the bank. Some of these companies, some of the companies we work for, the people we work for, they levitate, they chant, they do things. They belong to high-level occult groups. We, the Christians, are working for them. So whilst you are working for them, you should be very careful. You are working because these people, they don't. Do you see them in our churches? Do you see them pray? Huya here? All these CEOs, have you seen them going to churches? Do they do all night? They are calm when they come to the company. You see them smiling. Hello. But in the night, they go to their groups. That is how come their company